Hey, what's up guys? Hello and welcome to the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Oakley HiDef and we're here on Impact to do a Forge overview. So Impact is going to be the third of the Forge specific invasion or Halo 4 maps. So basically this one takes place in space and you can just see the amazing skybox that they have. It's a big map in the sense that you have a lot of literally space to work in. Over here is the main of the two asteroids, and it will house a base in here, sort of a human colony or a human space station here, which on the inside has some sort of important rock or mineral that is being mined or observed. So it's got some cool aesthetics, a cool little rover down here, or autonomous robot, which is really cool. The map itself is large. It has two of these huge asteroids connected by a small asteroid belt, and as you can see here, you can actually push the bounds pretty far. You can go behind the asteroids to a certain degree before you hit the return to battlefield soft kill zone. It doesn't extend all over the place. You can get up on top of these mountains, so that'll make for some interesting forging. Although on the back side of it, you will hit the soft kill once more. So essentially what you'll find is you have a good amount of space in between the two asteroid belts, and actually if you drop down under, you'll find yourself with a lot of space as well. So guys, I would recommend you take a look at those other two videos just to get a sense of what you can forge on the different maps, and on each of the maps, we'll go about and explore a bit more of the forge palette in bite-sized pieces. So this one, of course, being in space, has its own unique theme, which I'll get into in a brief moment, and we'll explore, all the different forge pieces. And now we're going to take a look at some of the forge-specific objects that you'll see on Impact. So this first one is the station console. So the cool thing about this is it comes with a holographic projection of the map itself. So you can see the main asteroid here, small asteroid belt linking them here, and the smaller asteroid on which we are located right here. So that's a really cool thing that people will be able to tweak and combine with other effects to make their own cool holograms. Over on the right, another awesome thing is the station core that we've seen before in the E3 preview. It's cool to see this thing up close. You can see all the electrical effects. The fact that these are rotating will actually allow players to interact with them. So I'll move forward just to show you guys that these can actually push you, so you'll be able to see some cool mechanisms in the future done using those. And then what you'll see is a bunch of these large connecting pieces here that are specific to Impact. So I can go ahead and grab this. This is one of the tunnel pieces for the different space stations. So you'll see all sorts of different connecting areas. All I did was pick out a couple of them because there are a lot. What you'll see is corners, and it's kind of like the different parts of a hamster house, I guess you could say, a hamster tunnel system, where you have all these different ramps that you connect together, and then they have end caps. Some of the cool parts that I liked were the station door jam, because here you have, essentially it would seem to close, but for some reason it's jammed, so it has a cool kind of in the midst of chaos effect. And also you have these small airlock caps. On top of that, you have some other nice structures. This is a UNSC tower, and over here you get some more larger scale buildings, which will be nice for making some pre-made bases. Both floors are, big enough with lots of doors and entrances, so you can make it your own. And then over here you have a UNSC one-story building, UNSC logos plastered all over the place, and then you have a nice window here. So they gave us a lot of cool objects. And another awesome piece is the silos. Because people will be making a lot of spaceships and stuff like that, these are going to become the cores for the different spaceships. So you can see over here, you can come on the inside, and then you have different sized silos. Over here you also have a central floor cap that will be placed inside the building over there. Over here, this is not a natural asteroid belt. These are the rocks that you'll be able to place for Impact, so you do have a series. C-Stack is going to be the biggest one, as usual. And then over here I decided to place down a bunch of different vehicles from the Halo 4 inventory. Obviously you can see all the different vehicles, and I just wanted to point out, for those of you who haven't seen, the newest one is obviously the Mantis over there, but also the Shade turrets, which have been revamped. So these are really cool. They have more punch when they shoot, so they're more accurate and all that, and they look much more badass than the versions in Reach. Also you have the two turrets here that I'm sure you are all familiar with. Also, what I wanted to do is use this video here to point out the different effects that I haven't been able to show you guys just yet. So you're going to go down into Gadgets, Special Effects, and we are limited to these here. So Colorblind is one of them. This will work pretty well in space. And then you have Next Gen. Then you have Juicy, Nova, Old Timey, and Pen and Ink. So in combination, some of these can work, but for the most part, you'll want to stay away from those unless you're doing something where you really want it to be dark and nighttime, or if you're doing some sort of image manipulation. But otherwise, yeah, thanks guys for tuning in one more time. This has been a brief Forge overview, and we are signing out. So make sure to like us and subscribe if you guys haven't already. If you're new, we're a channel that focuses on making Forge tutorials and featuring community maps, so stay tuned for those in the future. See ya.